Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, today we are unlocking something absolutely massive for AI developers. We're going to look at how to achieve incredible context compression for your Agno AI agents using Headroom. Honestly, if you've been struggling with those tight token limits or maybe waking up in a cold sweat over runaway API costs, this is exactly what you need to hear. So here's our roadmap for today. We'll start by meeting Agno and Headroom to get a baseline. Then we'll see how to shrink down tool-heavy agent data. After that, we'll cover observability without model changes, check out standalone optimization and session metrics, and finally wrap up with the supported AI model providers. Let's get right into it. All right, Section 1, meet Agno and Headroom, and let's talk context compression. So what are we actually dealing with here? Well, Headroom integrates directly with Agno. And hey, if you've been building in this space for a minute, you might actually remember Agno by its old name, Philida. Basically, putting these two together gives you automatic context compression, specifically for your AI agents. It does this optimization through two main routes, model wrapping and observability hooks. Long story short, your agents can process the exact same amount of information but utilize way fewer tokens. And the absolute best part is, you don't need some massive code rewrite to see the magic. You can literally just wrap any Agno model. The second you do that, boom, automatic optimization is running silently under the hood. Headroom handles all the context compression transparently. It's a total lifesaver for developers who just want immediate results without, tearing down their whole application architecture. Moving right along to Section 2, shrinking tool-heavy agent data for massive context savings. 70 to 90%. Just let that sink in for a second. If you are building tool-heavy agents, that is the literal reduction in context size you can realistically expect to see. Imagine slashing your token footprint by up to 90% without losing a single drop of the underlying intelligence or the factual context your agent needs to operate. Honestly, that is a real game changer for scaling up your apps and keeping your infrastructure costs down. Now, you might be wondering, where are those massive savings actually coming from? Well, when we say tool-heavy agents, we're talking about agents that are constantly fetching external data. Headroom laser focuses on optimizing tool outputs. We're talking about those chunky JSON payloads, the nightmare-inducing verbose system logs, and gigantic search results. Those are notorious token hogs, right? And those are exactly the data types getting absolutely crushed down by Headroom to give you that 70 to 90% savings. All right, on to Section 3, observability hooks and how to get them without changing your models. So, as a developer, you've got two distinct choices here. First up is model wrapping, which gives you automatic optimization directly on the model itself. It's fast and it's comprehensive. But what if you're in a spot where you can't or just don't want to modify your underlying model structure? No problem at all. You can use observability hooks instead. These hooks give you incredibly detailed tracking of your compression metrics without ever altering the model. Or if you want the best of both worlds with a bit less boilerplate code, you can use the built-in convenience factory. The main takeaway is that you have total architectural flexibility. Section 4, standalone optimization and sessions. Let's get into granular control. Because, look, you don't always need to go all in with a full global model integration. You can actually optimize standalone messages without wrapping a model at all. Let's say your app just has one gigantic prompt, or maybe a specific data injection that really needs to be shrunk down before you send it over to the LLM. You can just apply Headroom right there, optimizing that single message. It's precision compression applied exactly when and where you need it most. And right alongside that precision is clean data management. Headroom gives you session management features, so you can actually reset your compression metrics right between sessions. Why should you care about that? Well, if you're running automated tests or benchmarking the performance of different agents, or you just want to perfectly isolate data between different user interactions, resetting those metrics, make sure your observability numbers are pristine. There's absolutely zero bleeding of data from one test run to the next. Finally, Section 5, supported providers and ecosystem integration. The sheer beauty of this integration is that it plays nice with literally any Agno provider. You're not locked into some single AI ecosystem or walled garden here. Plus, and this is huge, async support is built right in from the start. So those high-performance asynchronous apps you're building, they won't get bottlenecked or slowed down by the compression layer. Headroom is designed to be incredibly versatile and to just get completely out of your way. The ecosystem support here is just massive. Whether you are relying on OpenAI's models, Anthropic's Claude, Google's Gemini, or even if you're just spinning up local models via Llama, they are all fully supported. And the absolute best part? Every single one of these providers is auto-detected. You literally just plug your model in, and Headroom instantly knows exactly how to handle it. So we've seen how simply wrapping models or hooking into observability can just absolutely slash your token counts, especially with those verbose payloads. Which leaves us with one final vital question to ponder. How much context could your tool-heavy agents save? Just imagine unlocking up to 90% more room for your agent's actual reasoning, or drastically cutting your API bills starting today. I highly encourage you to go look at your current Agno agents and consider what that level of automated optimization could really do. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning and keep building.